Oh, I forgot to have the sound. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, everyone, and all the 58 first time here. Welcome. Yes, I had muted myself. I was actually eating super fast in front of my computer before starting All-Star. Let's quickly place the bookmarks. I was saying for once we might have an interesting match. There are actually opponents that kinda look not so weak. So maybe we have something today. Let's check that. And quickly place some bookmarks. So I need a little plan. Bookmarks. Where am I? Okay, QS. Oh, they don't have many people showing up, but I know they have some strong base. So that's why I hope, like, I mean, people having strong base, usually they actually play, you know? So there is a chance that we have an interesting match. Well, at least something happening on the map, which was really hard in the first matches of All-Star. Tomorrow will be harder because neutral sectors open at the same time as we have still All-Stars on the Sunday. Select a music. It's not my usual playlist. This one gets me demonetized. Huh. Not a big deal. Okay, let's join the rallies. It started. No rally yet. Rallies. This one, not mine. Okay. Yeah, hashtag ASC 2025 to join the chat. Okay. Looks like someone forgot to rally, like 2 people. We need to correct that. I will need to jump in and start the rallies. Can you restock coffee in Twitch? Actually, the sip of coffee I just took was my first of the day. It's I was dancing last night until late, so it's hard this morning. Going to dance class with a friend. Oh, wow. See, I told you they have some strong players. Why are they starting already the side? Really? Let's take a note of that. Note. I'm just trying to see if there is any... No, this is not my rally team. Let's check. Only one tower, we are fine. Here's a starter tower. I will start the rally. Rally this one. Oh, he started it. All good. I just wanted to make sure it's done. Okay, so going here. Now what I want to see if someone joined it. Where are we? I need to move forward, but first I need to take this attack. Is this attack coming? Yes. I need to wait for this attack before moving forward. Finally, some active opponent. Checking the plan. Oops. Wrong player. Okay, this one I still need to wait to be attacked. Here I need to wait to attack. Let's check the rallies. No rally upcoming. Check the opponent here. Okay. Rally starting again. Good join. This rally is good. We don't need someone in the last row. Okay, this one we defended, this one we defended. I can now move forward quickly while my... Oh, no, I have one APC busy. Let's not get distracted. I have one APC in the rally. Let's check. Where is the rally now? Silent. Marching 3, 2, 1. My APC reached. Double check that I'm not under attack, and now I can teleport forward. Teleport, and I saw Silence started another rally. It's already full enough. Okay, let's check APCs from our opponents. They are trying to attack here. They are trying to attack here. And now that I defend 2 towers, I can check the back towers. This one burned, but someone is already fixing it. Is there APC? It's hard to see. No, all those lines are leaving, right? This is a rally that that is leaving. Okay, we correct. Other SPC line. Here we're fine, we're fine. Did you check PM? Oh yes. Oh, I was saying when the sound was not working. Yes, I corrected the weapons on Emerald Rose. Thank you just so much for preparing the APC like you do, because that's actually the best way to stream, because it's super early All-Star for me. So I appreciate it a ton when I play a base of someone who prepares all APC. Mike never prepares his APC. Where are enemy APC lines? What are they doing? Let's build. Build. Check rallies. Silent murder. We join silent. No, oh, it's already marching. I missed the moment to join. That's actually super bad. Okay, now I just bookmark. Enemy is not allowed to build towers. I will just stop updating the bookmark with timer. There are lots of things happening here. Okay, they got a base here to be closer to reinforce the towers that they build and have a chance. Oh. Wait. Okay, he made it. Mel is relentless. Actually, I think I'm not doing good because you see, I keep having APCs slacking inside. On the side, there's not much more to do. You might see in a harder match. That's why I put like music that demonetize the live stream, because no copyright music is super boring, but this one is actually kind of boring too. If you want to help me, find me good playlist for the hard All-Star, because when it's really hard, I think the first rule of Oblivion is never keep an APC inside. It's just impossible to do when you are impossible to have all APCs out when the match is a bit boring. But once the real good hard match will be started, the rule is never keep an APC inside. That means that I won't be able to talk at the same time as I usually do. So I will need good music. So find me good playlist. Like join the Discord in the description of the video, and send me good Spotify playlist, or like, you know, good Spotify playlist in Discord. So not on my private message. I have too many of those. I don't read them. So in Discord server, so I can demonetize my stream the right way. Where are our meteorites? Oh, meteorite! Okay, let's move forward a bit. Key is in 2 minutes. Are they getting zeroed when they leave? Why is my team all still inside? Heavy metal, no! No, not that I don't like it, but for live streams this is not adapted. Can you imagine? Wait, as it's not so active. Maybe I can check. Heavy metal playlist. No, I won't do this. I won't. Okay, let's follow the APC line directly. That's the way to go, I think, at this point. Okay, let's follow this APC line. What are they doing? Okay, they're trying for the command center. You will be... I send my small APC there. This is not my side, but I'm supposed to just do middle, but we like some points. Oh, we need to check on NAC later. Sorry, I don't check chat a lot because I focus on Oblivion, but that's normal. We talk later. Quickly, I saw you have an interview coming soon with a fellow LSS creator. Yes, just after the match. Dean will be live with me, with video and all of that, right after All-Star. Okay, now they are on the front. Perfect. Bob is our master of the keys. Bob, are you here? It's a weird bee, right? Bob with a weird bee. Bob, tagging him is a pain. Okay, I don't see him. He will read chat. Bob, stop towers at the spaceport. Wait, let's for the sides. Oops, and let's defend this. Actually. No enemy line going. I kinda missed the first relay, right? That's okay. Bob, are you in live stream? If you are in live stream, Bob, we stop towards here. We stop towards here because we have an issue with meteorites. So we stop towards at the spaceport this time. And this will leave a meteorite for the side, so the side can build correctly to their objectives. Our competition gave up already? Yeah, congratulations, Elias. Mel, I did Pilates for the first time this week. Congratulations. Like, oh, you are talking on both sides. I'm reading, like, you talk personal stuff on Twitch, game stuff on YouTube. This is the way. Yeah, how was it, Pilates? I actually never tried Pilates. I think this is like redundant with yoga, so I never tried because I have too much fun in yoga. Oh, they're starting again to try to attack the back towers. Okay, next one will be... Usually this is that. Let's see. One more second. Bob was late. 1 more second. And yeah, this is kind of synchronized. Perfect. Okay, here, let's indicate with bookmarks. This is easier. Last middle tower. Then meteorites go to the side. Okay, so we obviously have a problem with meteorites. Usually we have more. So let's see what's happening with the craters. See if we need to adjust something. Because there's an APC going here. Oh, it's going at EK, but it will just be happy to have his point. Let's see, we got 10k point already. Polar Bear, Lausel. So Polar Bear, Lausel I reinforce. The rest I let them burn so they can get some points. I'm generous like this, letting people burn. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I also put the bookmark because I talked to you because I know you put most, if not all, the watchtower. But there is also Asta here, and Asta is not listening ever. Pilates was hard. I never say it look easy again. Then 4 classes is real good. Okay, let's check what's happening with the gathering. Okay, this one is correctly under attack. Let's check this one. This one is correctly under attack. This one, okay, they don't manage. Okay, they keep failing. This is 2 APC bouncing. Let's see this one. This one got it. I want to see who was the gatherer here. So let's zoom a little. This was this base. Okay. This is not a super big base. Not a small base, but not a super big base. Oh, we have tower going on. Legend with oh no, I should have kept that APC. Yeah. Too late. I was about to say I should have kept my vehicle APC so I can check here. Okay, so here it keeps changing hand. This one. They correctly attack all the gatherers around their that's the president. The president is attacking the gatherers around their starting point. Oh, Bob is always faster. And he's laughing in chat. Hi, Jejalim. Ni hao, bao bei. Okay, so it seems that it's part of the strategy now, right? And we use many APC. Okay, let's give the information. QSH is kicking gatherers around their HQ a lot. When you attack QSH gatherers, use strong vehicle and check that it arrives. No, not necessarily vehicle, strong APC. And check that it arrives on time. They're strong. Send APC to kick close gatherers. Okay. So that's something we can copy. Okay, let's check how it's going there. Place a tower here. is this... No, this is correctly connected. Perfect. They are burning Anna, makes sense. We have a tower missing? No, we don't have a tower missing. Why do we have so many people in center? Why so many people in center? This is not correct. Yeah? Is this correct? Oh, we just have center showing up. Okay. Good. Good, never mind me. They do great. They are, that's absolutely what I wanted all the time. To have an army here. Actually, this is like in my videos about tips about Oblivion to have an army connected to spaceport. So they do great. Never mind my objection. Okay, where is that going? This looks very far back. Huh. Ooh! Points! Laos also it. Good job, Ali. Okay, where are my stuff? This one I can recall. Correct. Okay, towards here we need to go to the armory. Where is the armory? Okay, yeah. I'm scanning all, looks good, Mel. Yes. I think that's great. We adapted great to having less meteorites than usual. Usually we get absolutely all the meteorites. We need to adapt to QSH strategy of kicking the gatherers. Because I haven't taken time yet to check their team, but I was saying earlier, yes, they are a small team, but they have strong active players. If you check their players, I'm not 100% sure of the strength. We will check the battle reports, but we can see like they kill an amount of troops that is not possible to kill for farms, you know? So they have a ratio of troops killed and dead troops that show that they made their kills in Eden or on farms, but usually you get the dead troops count when your troops die in your home state, but in Eden all your troops that die and go to Doomsday Hospital, they don't count on your profile. When you check a profile and you see how many troops someone killed and how many troops were dead. All troops that die in Eden, they don't show there. So here those bases have 30 billion kills for some and very low dead troops. This shows that they build their kills in Eden. So I would assume they are active players. Let's follow the red line. Ooh, watchtower. But swiftly there. I can send support just because I have one APC slacking and I don't like that. And just in case that is a rally. In case that is a rally, we are better defending it. Where's the APC? I follow the line looking where it is to see when it arrives, but I don't see it. Oh, because that is a rally. If I check here... No. Okay. There is a total number of rally... That was not so much of a big deal. Okay, let's check time of the key. We have 4 minutes. We good. I'm good here right next to the relays. This is the best place. So here we're gonna check. Oh, check that. The gatherers correctly recall before getting attacked. This person plays smart. This is he or she is the reason. We don't get it. He saw he was under attack. He recalled before our APC reached, and someone else sent an APC instead. So now it wasn't much, but they got this way like 30 meteorites before we are going to attack. That's what I do sometimes. We should do that all the time. This was smart of their hand. Sometimes you send your strong APC and you are like hoping that it works. And then you get kicked and lose your meteorites. This way we can see also which base are contributing to gathering on their hand. Okay, just a little check on the APC line in the middle, because defending towers is kind of my thing also. We have an APC line here, but we are very, very correct. Actually, I could recall this one, because Lozel probably can handle pretty much everyone in their team, even if they have some strong ones. I'll just check who is sending, because if it's the president, maybe not. But if it's not the president, this base. Oof! Easy peasy. I can just double check. Tac tac. We call mine. This is a small base attacking. They try because outposts are often without defense. So it's good that they try. So far, I don't really see mistakes on their hand, actually. They are doing well. They are obviously outnumbered and outpowered, but I don't see mistakes. At least no big ones. Actually, no mistake. Maybe they could do if they had more opportunities to make mistakes. But yeah, so far, they are okay. Okay, no APC line going to our towers. Maybe I can recall some stuff. Let's check. Nah, this one I have a chance for kills. I will leave that here, and I will leave that here. Okay. Oh, but I need kind of want this one back. I will swap my APCs here. Send the shooters and get back my best vehicle APC. I prefer having a best vehicle APC to... if I have one APC staying in the base, I prefer the vehicle APC so I can move it around faster. Okay. Let's give the opportunity to our... Oh, he's here. Luigi is here. Amazing placement. Luigi managed to teleport next to the armory that is on the enemy side. I didn't notice he was there. That's a great placement. Okay, we have now many meteorites, so we can give another task. Four sides. You can now double your tower rows to avoid being disconnected. Key. Yes, they're not sending, so it's too late for them to send now. I don't even need to defend. After 10 seconds, they cannot arrive on time. Oh, it shows like as if Bob is attacking me. This one they would have time to attack, but it didn't send IPC, so very quickly it will just be too far for them. Okay, let's see if we have... That is great. This is a beautiful team. Oh, there was a red line. Going to this tower? I'm sure they will defend, but never know. No, I won't be on time. I won't be on time. Armory has also strong base next to it. That's the boss! That's our burning R5. Doesn't it look pretty? Oh. Oh. Let's follow APC lines. Going to this tower. Can I arrive on time? No, I won't arrive on... Oh, I will arrive on time. Great. I would do the same at this point of the game, if I was in their place. Trying to disconnect the side, especially as we didn't double the rows. Let's recall. They probably won't retry right away. But, you know, if that was me, I would have got it. Because his APC was slow like T9 vehicles, T10 vehicles. I would have sent a T2 vehicle, and with a T2 vehicle, he would have arrived in time. Maybe I wouldn't even have seen that he was attacking. Good morning, Luis. How is it going? ¿Qué tal? Okay, next key will be... Let's see, did I calculate correctly? 2 more seconds. Bookmark synchronized. Some people think that it's not useful, but it's very helpful when you check the map and you don't have to think or calculate or whatever. Okay, we're good there. We can see they attack a lot on this side. Ooh! Won't arrive on time. Boom. Okay. I'll send to build, because actually I will arrive. When it's built, the APCs are recalled. Okay. Oh no! I thought when you send to build and it stays to garrison, you have to resend to garrison. Ah. We're learning some stuff. I never noticed that. I wanted to send while it was building, so it arrives once it is built and it garrison. But because when you build, you click on build and not garrison, it doesn't translate to garrison when it arrives. I didn't know that, honestly. Okay, the gatherers are here. Okay, actually, let's recall. I'm so hesitant with this APC. So what I need to do is check the time it takes for my APC to arrive compared to the meteorites that are left. Okay, at the moment, 2 people are attacking here, people are attacking here. That one just recalled! He got his 33 meteorites! They don't really dare to build stuff. Okay, they got us here. Let's send this one. Because I'm in the middle, I'm kind of faster than all the other friends, so there is less chance that they will call on time. Ah! He got 80 meteorites. Gathering War, this game. Okay. They are good with recalling gatherers. Please, gathering team. Use one teleport to get close to some plots. This way you will be able maybe to get more from kick them from craters. Ah! Why is the chat not working? No, don't break my chat! Okay, use other game. Yeah. Hopefully I have 2 base so I can check the chat on another window. Hope we will win. Oh, I hope we will win too. Because this is pretty hard match. No, but for real, they are good players and we need to remember that even when we win a match, even when we destroy our opponent, it doesn't mean they are bad players, you know. So we need to acknowledge they are doing great on the gathering. The use of the president is also great. Okay, following APC lines. Hunting for kills. What is there? Ooh, that was a bit... Wait. Oh, I was about to say, my APC was kicked out, but I didn't have an APC inside. Hello, Steve. Anyway, Steve is the only one I say hello to today because you were just too many earlier. I need more coffee. Okay, my PCs are a bit bored. Let's recall that one. Because actually, we briefly got it. Okay, I have 2 APC defending something no one else is defending, but in the meantime, they're absolutely not attacking it. So I will recall this one because it's a vehicle one, so it's faster. And maybe I resend my slow one here. We have tons of meteorite. Message of doubling the route didn't got here, so let's double. Double. Okay. They're attacking bases for point, I guess. Send coffee. Yes! Send coffee to Ali and I, chat. Oh, Larius sent coffee actually on Twitch, but the sound alerts don't work when I don't put the sound in double. Thank you, Larius. Okay, let's follow APCs. Some APC lines going there. What are they doing? No! They will send again? Because what they did was not that great. Because when the tower is burning, when you attack, see, they attack and they obviously won, but it doesn't take any durability down. See, they... Oh no, Tony was here, okay. But it doesn't take durability down if the tower is already burning. If the tower is already burning, it prolongates the burn, but no durability goes down. That's why when you do rally, you don't want people to attack alone at the same time. Otherwise, they might win, get the tower burning, and then your rally does nothing. So, yeah, sending multiple APC to watchtower, not that useful. You need to wait a little to send APC, or you need to send a rally. Let's just check my task. Key, 4 minutes 20, no APC going to the tower in the middle. They are trying the side because it's easier. Earlier they were trying mostly bottom, now they are mostly on top. Oh no, they do both. Okay, let's see. Here we have Tony here, right? No? We had Tony. Let's recall. Okay, they're attacking Sweet Side a lot. Let's check. She's not at 10k points, so we don't defend her. Let her burn. To help her. Gather. Okay, I will send right away so that I don't have time to recall. Sure, they will find them to recall. 2, 1, kick, and I recall. I let it to someone else. I can do that on multiple. They are too good at recalling. I don't have much time on them, but let's build towards this way. Build towards there. Annoying me. Following APC lines are again attacking Anna. No, that's the crater things. Oh, the name of the XVA is the name of the guild in Eden. The alliance is QSH. It kinda sounds like I don't know any alliance in VA apart from 4EVA. 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 Are they merged with Forever in Eden? Or Forever is called Forever in the guild in Eden? Do you know? Thank you, MJ, for the unicorn. One day I will fix the alerts on Twitch, I promise. One day. Hello, Antonio. You stay after All-Star, Antonio, right? Because Dean will be here in live stream with me. We did all the sound tests yesterday. It was working perfect. Okay, let's check where we are at in the tower building here. I'm a bit annoyed with that because if I build the tower, should be good. Yeah. Just want to double. Let's double all that, not to get disconnected. What is that? Okay. I hate it when it looks like this, but it has to look like this at some point, so no choice for that. Key. I will reinforce directly the second one. And we don't need that bookmark anymore. What's that rank for this one? They cannot be on time. Can they be on time? No. By defending here. Outpost. Okay. I'll recall that one. I kind of like that they tried to attack the relay on the last key. Nobody attacking my armory, says Luigi. What are they trying here? I'll reinforce Lozel. Not that Ali needs it, but Ali has 10k point. 20k. Ah, but they won't attack again. Is EK at 10k point? EK, not yet. So we let him burn. What is under attack? Okay. Wait, where is that? Meh. Let's recall. Little chance that they attack again Lausel. And recall that one. They really like attacking EK. Oh, because he's almost dead. So they think that he's weak because they see that. Okay, so what else? No APC going in middle. Still no tower. Let's see. Here it seems not very well connected. I think it's connected from the other side, but still. Let's place here so it's connected. Sorry, I'm chatting in the chat at the same time with another base because the chat is not working here. Craters are here. Okay, all good. Here is good. They will again recall in on time, but let's attack this one. I know he will recall on time. I will be super frustrated, but anyway, let's do it all the same. See, he recalled on time. He got like 42 meteorites from me. Oh. Which base is that? Okay, so I recall. Then we have this big one sending. Let's check the other he's sending at. And he's sending here. And I cannot see who is inside, but we will just have a look, see if they recall on time. Because if they don't, then we see the APC leaving, and we can have a chat after the game to encourage recalling on time for the next times. Yes, good job, El Choclo. Good job. And this one, let's see. Seems to be a slower APC. So we have some suspense. Will they recall on time? Yeah, they were sending like a really big base. So who tried attacking here? That was El Choclo. Milo and Rocket Repair Shop teams. Can you kick strong APC from gathering when there is time to do so? Check meteorite left. 100 meteorites equal approximately 1 minute of gathering left. But when I say check the time left, when you attack a gathering, you click on it and you see how many meteorites are left. So like here, I could be tempted to attack it, but there are 5 meteorites left. No need to do so. We want to arrive on time. When it says a new crater, it's 200 meteorites, it's around 2 minutes of gathering. So we can calculate with the APC travel times this way. Okay. Let's place a ton of towers around people. It's too late to finish any tower, so there is no emergency in placing towers. Going for last minute stealing stuff. Oops la. Watching this. Oh, thank you, Brave. Yeah, so we saw you doing good. Oh. Oh, I want to arrive on time. Maybe I can. No. I was about to say, maybe I can teleport here and I will arrive on time, but no. Okay, that was a fun match compared to the previous one. They were doing so good on gathering. See, they got 6,000. Some alliances do like more score without doing. It's all gathering they score. They did really great in recalling before getting attacked, and really great in using the strong base to kick APC. So they didn't have, like, if you count on the small base to do gathering only, if they need to kick an APC out of a crater, they will need to send many APC. But they were like switching between strong base attacking gathering and recalling gathering before getting attacked when they were using weaker base. They were doing really great on the gathering, and even if it was an easy match, there is something to learn on the gathering team. Yeah, that's really great. The occupying score just represents 550 points. This is like first occupation on outposts and command center next to their base, but only 2 of them, and owning the outpost for like 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Let's check this before it closes. I got it above 5,000 points. Like, either if you reach 10,000 points, you get the top reward, but the second tier of reward is only 5,000 points. So this one was done, and we focused on the team. So I can be proud of us. Okay. That's really good. I don't think you have taken enough of the structure yet. What do you mean? We let them nothing? Usually, let me open the translator. I don't know why I'm so stuck today. Not about Oblivion, they sent strong APC for gathering. Yeah, they were sending weak APC and recalling right before being attacked. And then when a crater was occupied, they were sending strong APC to kick it from the tile. Done with Oblivion. Now I have Okay, so now that All-Star is done, we will have Dean as a guest, but I need like a 1 minute break to get some more coffee, because hopefully we'll talk a lot, and I already talked with her about what we would talk about. So yeah, so talking with chat also. Let's just quickly have a giveaway actually. We'll roll now for 1 code of 10 crypto. Then I take a break to refill my coffee. Then Dean comes with us. Let me first drop her a message to tell her she's ready. I'm making a coffee. Then we go. I will call you before setting video to make sure you are prepared. Okay, let's go for the giveaway in 5. There are 22 entries. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. Choose a winner. These troopers has won giveaway. These troopers, I need your profile ID in the chat. And I think it won't work, these troopers, because you already won a code since All-Star started. So I will just keep your profile ID for next time, or you can give it to someone else. And these troopers waiting for your profile ID. If you send your profile ID, you will have to wait for the dev to send me more codes to get it, or you can give a friend's profile ID or just send it to Reroll. Okay, I'm gonna make coffee, and I will see a message from these troopers when I come back. I have a separate window, so you can chat as much as you want. These troopers' message won't be lost. Hiding my camera while I'm going to make coffee. See you in a second. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Okay. I'm gonna now call Dean. I will let Dean present herself. I bet you already saw her name somewhere on some PDF guide, something. You will recognize her. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Dean. How is it going? You are live.
Hi everyone who's watching. It's nice to be here.
I am just checking with you. Is that okay now that I start the webcam?
Yeah, that should work. Fingers crossed.
Awesome. So I start the webcam now. And it's just it's loading for the moment. But I guess it should turn on when it will be finished loading. I say that at the end. Actually, it's loading for a really long time. It's the last link you sent me at 9:30, right? I say 9:30 like it's your time. You send me like at the second All-Star finished.
Yes. That should be that link.
Okay, so I will just break the link and do it again.
Let me.
Okay, I will switch screen and restart it to check. Okay, we tested it, but actually it's taking a long time to start. So our test was not that efficient. Let's fix it.
Try the other link. I've sent the link. Try the link I just sent. Maybe I sent you the wrong link.
Oh yes, that's not the same link.
Okay.
Oh, that works. That works.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello everyone. Yeah. Sorry, I sent you the wrong link by the looks of it. So sorry about that.
Oh, wow, that's okay. I mean, if we do like a guest stream and there is no technical issue, that's not right. We need some technical issue to make it a real guest stream. So for those who don't know Dean, she's in VKV too. But I will maybe let you introduce yourself with your own words. Like, who is Dean?
Yeah, so I'm Din. I've been playing this game since the very beginning. So I started out in state 3 and I've been in an awful lot of states since then, played in an awful lot of different alliances, met some amazing people on the way, and two things that I mainly do. So the first thing is I tend to end up being the one doing the planning for whichever alliance I'm in. And the other thing I do is I write guides that you can find on Discord, and usually they're just about the kind of the new stuff that comes out, kind of a basic guide to getting started with how to play that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of safe to say that everyone in the chat have seen one of your guide at least once, I think. So you say you play since stage 3. I actually didn't know that. I know that you play for a really long time, but I know stage 3. But what are like the non-alliance you've played with along the years?
So I don't know if everyone remembers back to NW1 when I was in there for a long time when 280 was a big. I think it was stake 280 was a kind of a large stake with lots of big alliances in it. And then after then, I played in a couple of alliances in between, but then I played with COS, and then went to VXM, and now we've recently merged with VKV, and we're both there again together, in the same alliance again together.
Yes, we're same alliance since VXM. You didn't mention, but I know you have base in Frontier State also.
Yes. So the probably a couple of years ago now, the devs opened up a Frontier State, and that is where they test new things. So there are lots of alliances there, and I migrated a base there when it first opened, and it's been there ever since, playing in a smaller alliance, TTO, and yeah, we get all the new stuff first. So at the moment we're playing Water Eden, which is a bit like the one we're playing now, but there's water absolutely everywhere, and you need to build docks. So it's
It's the second season they do a water season, right?
Yes. Okay. So they try out these new maps and new things, and sometimes we get them in the main states, and sometimes they decide they just don't work and they don't make it to the main states.
And when they do a special season like the water season, do they change things? Like, is there a different thing between this season and last season with Water Eden?
So I don't think so far I haven't seen much different yet. They have sort of so they've opened this trading thing with cities, which you buy material and you sell material inside cities. That doesn't do much more other than you buy low and sell high. You buy when it's going down and you sell when it's going up. A bit like trading, but you can it gives you something else. It's another way to buy a few things in the game. But other than that, it's more about the fact that you have water everywhere. You need to build a dock. The dock allows you to build your teleport on water, and then you can also they also got ships that you can add to your APC to give you more fighting buffs. So it's just another few features that added to it. And make the gameplay ever slightly different, a little bit more strategic. So yeah, you can see there's water absolutely everywhere on that map.
Yeah, I'm checking in, as you say, on city. So I clicked on a capital and I see the trade button. Oh, but I need to be part of a guild to see more of it. Okay. What is this? What is this button? Legion Rally. Oh, you can do Legion Rally on the cities?
I think you can do Legion rallies on the cities in Conflict as well. I thought we could, or maybe they haven't got that button working in Conflict at the moment.
Yeah, in regular state we can rally on tiles, but not on cities, right?
Okay, yeah, so we can on cities.
Because now I see this Legion rally on cities. I'm in Frontier State here. So that means if a guild reinforces a city, you can rally on the city?
Yeah, so you can attack the city, but it's expensive. So it doesn't tend to get used.
Oh, yes, much. I understand. Because this is like twice the durability for every people in the rally. So for a city, you would need to send multiple rallies to go through, and this is not possible. While when you have a flag, it falls to 10 durability, right?
I haven't tested the flag on it recently, so yeah, we just don't tend to use it.
Yeah,
because of the cost, and because it costs so much to get a city down in the first place.
Yes,
it's usually better to still do time attacks if you're attacking a city.
Yeah, I get that. I wish I saw the trade button. I don't know if someone would want to get me in their guild right away, but I think there is little chance. Oh, I have a guide. Oh, what is that? Military titles for the season?
Yeah, Yeah, there is one that we had that last season as well. So it's a describe it. It's another thing where you can get buffs for yourself. So you get points and experience by taking tiles, by training on tiles, and you get some interesting buffs. Things like extra tiles if you're the right thing, but you can also help out the strongest base in your alliance by helping them heal troops a little bit more.
Okay.
And that kind of thing. So there's some useful extra features.
I hadn't noticed that last season. So even though we are right now seeing something totally different from our regular season, we cannot be sure that it will be released to the older state. But you see like many different features tested in Frontier State. Sometimes it is like spending stuff like development of base, like the satellites were so early in Frontier State, but those one were released really quick to the older state, right?
Yes, yeah. So some things we say like the satellites, we had it a few days before, which was enough to have a look at it. And you can tell it's going to again get released to the main states because the Discord channel and there are other ways of releasing information. They start to talk about it to everyone, and then you can see it's coming very soon. And that's how this is what helped to write my guides. So I play it first, I work out how it works, and then I write what I'd want to tell myself if I hadn't seen it before. I wanted to kind of get an advantage and get started with it. Yeah. And so I have got guides ready to go on this new Eden and on the military titles. But we'll wait to see when we get it released. I was kind of hoping we get it next season because I think they have tested it enough, and we'll just have to see whether they put it forward or we get the same maps again.
Yeah. So you feel this water map is developed enough to go to older state? Would you improve something in how it is at the moment?
Sort of. One of the things is the dock itself. So like how like currently we can build towers and turrets, and we can build miners, and the guild donates material to you donate material to the guild, and therefore you can then build this. You take on a 2x2 tile, you can build a dock, and
I'm looking for one.
The water gives you buffs, but what it also is useful for is when you're taking a city and you're fighting against the city, everyone puts their docks against the city, and they're actually quite hard to destroy. They've got really high durability, equivalent to a very small city. So you put a dock down in the middle of fighting for a capital, say, then everyone fighting for the capital puts their dock down, and you've all got this permanent link. So it does sort of change how you play there, and it is a big waste of durability if you've got to destroy your opponent's dock to get them away before you take the capital.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, I got stuck on game with a bug. I'm trying to look at guild docks. So from what I understand, you need to have a guild dock to be able to build your teleportation point that is called dock, right?
Yeah. So you've got to. It's not a teleport point. It's a dock.
Okay.
One dock per. Or initially one dock per guild, and then you can build multiple later on as you go further in.
Okay, so where does a guild need to build their dock to optimize?
So you have to put it on water. Let's see if I can find where ours one is.
Yeah.
So
Are you on the same map as me?
Probably. To see.
Yeah, there are like two maps with Frontier States, right? If I unzoom, can I see a different like pictogram for the dock? if you are in a guild, it's easier to check guild doc. Oh, I am in a guild. They accepted me. Thank you. I don't know who accepted me, but thank you so much. Okay, so I can find the coordinates, right?
Yes. So if you go back to that screen, that button at the top right, you don't have a dock built, I think, then.
But there is this. Okay, so they could build a dock and they haven't built a dock.
Yeah.
Oh, just too bad. I joined the wrong guild. Okay. So my question was like, when you cannot build your teleportation point that is a dock everywhere. You need a guild dock to be built, then you can build. But when a guild dock is built, can you build on all the waters that are connected to this dock?
So it's about a whole sector. So you know the area, the whole sector you start in. So you start in sector 1, 2, or 3 or 4. If you've built a dock somewhere in your starting sector, anywhere on water, you will be able to build your teleport. If you have no dock, all the water will stop. You won't be allowed to build a teleport, but you can build anywhere that's not water. But if you look at some areas like the Wild Centre, it's all water. So eventually you have to have a dock to be able to build anywhere near. Okay,
so you need to build a dock in each of the sectors, or when you build a dock, it means you have to destroy previous ones?
Yeah, so you'll have to build it. So at the moment, our guild has the choice and can build 2 docks. We've got 2 bots built, and that's the maximum number of docks that we can build. And we'll have 1 in the sector we're in, and maybe 1 somewhere else. But initially, you build a dock in the starting sector, and then it allows you to build on water.
But the one in your starting sector will not be useful in the future. Then you have the neutral sector. You will eventually destroy it to build further. And then you build 1 in the level 7 capital sector. And you want 1 in the world center sector. But but the little areas around count like the same sector. Right, so you can have areas protected by gate where you build a dock, and that will unlock the center.
Yeah. So you've also got 2 choices. So you can build your dock in the open and use it as a way to an anchor. So an anchor to touch the world center when you're taking the world center, or you can build it in a safe area, and that means you can always build your build. So you want to use them strategically.
Oh, I found one. When you said anchor, I hadn't realized that it's hard to destroy. So I checked the capital and I see a dock next to it.
Yeah.
So how is it working like an anchor? Is this about just Hydra ability, or does that have other buff?
So it comes with its own buffs. Generally, so once we've got it maxed, it gives you 50% extra resource income. Your processing plant goes up by 30%. You get 100% extra resistance.
100% might. Marching speed 20% for all the battle in the sector where your guild's dock is located.
Yeah, so that's where. Well, it's important to have a dock in the sector you're fighting. Have it somewhere safe, but also you can utilize. Since we got 2, you can use 1 in somewhere safe, and the second one you can use as an anchor somewhere unsafe.
Okay, I understand. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I guess the dock, I think I saw it when I covered water season in a previous live stream. It takes time to build, right?
So it takes time to build, yeah.
And the personal dock for teleportation point, is it exact same rule as the teleportation point?
So isn't that there's just a guild dock? So there's just that.
Okay, so I can see something as we were talking about strategy, so you have two dogs, and when you are fighting at the World Center, sometimes you have people teleported in in both level 7 capital area, you see? But that would be having a dog in 3 sectors, which is not possible. So you have to choose which side you teleport your guild. You have your safe area for your guild. Or you need to be more aggressive than in a regular Eden conflict and try to move everyone towards the center. Right? Does that make sense? Was that a concern?
Yeah. So yeah, you do. So yeah, that would have an effect when you only have 2 of them. You have to decide where you build. But if you've already built there, so once you've built there and you've moved in, then you can destroy your dock and move it somewhere else. So you have to get everyone moving together if you want to be in several different locations.
Yeah, but you are going maybe to consider it like, which level 7 sector am I giving up for the dock? So my opponent will have an advantage in that sector, while I have an advantage in the other level 7 sector.
Yeah, and so it works quite well when you've got enough alliances to split your map in half. So you've got one or two guilds fighting one side, 1 or 2 guilds fighting another side.
Yeah, I like that they're limited to 2 dogs. Seeing that, I like it because it makes it harder to dominate everywhere, or to dominate everywhere without cooperating with your support guild. That's really good. Because we see sometimes guilds trying to be on east and west and dominate everywhere and try to play all the sides at the same time because they cannot trust or manage their support guild. And this won't be possible with the Water Eden. Okay. We talk about Water Eden like it's gonna be released next season, but we don't know that. And there were other seasons tested in the past that weren't released, like the Total War, remastered Total War. You remember that season, right? In Frontier State.
Yeah, the Total. I loved having Total War back. I mean, we always had so much fun when we had Total War. So it sounds sad to see it go and only have Eden, but yeah, they tried to revive it, and some of the things they did were really good ideas. So it was no longer a random choice. So remember back when we played Total War, you essentially, when at reset exactly or at +8 exactly, depending when you were fighting, you pressed the button, sort of had to press it really fast to try and get to fight the guild you wanted to fight. Now it's kind of a match-up. So you were in a league of 8 guilds, and the game decided who you were playing. So that was really nice because it meant that you were playing everybody, and it was less, although people did still team up, it was more about playing for your guild more. What they got wrong was one thing they got wrong was trying to get people to fight more than once a day, which didn't work. And the reason that didn't work was to do with the kind of durability you had. And so it was based in your home state rather than in another state. So remember, some Total Wars based in your original state. And when it's based in your original state, you just have one lot of durability. That durability is where you kill your Wendels with, you kill your zombies with, you do everything you need to do daily, and you have to use that same durability to fight with and take tiles with. So it was quite limiting, which was difficult. And then having 2 wars a day, especially really close after each other when people's durability hadn't had a chance to recover fully, that didn't work. But what really kind of failed and fell for our guild in particular was that the way the leagues worked. So we started off in the top league. We lost a couple of wars. There were stronger guilds out there. That makes sense. We lost some. We went down a league. That's perfectly fine and worked fine. But what happened after that was we won every single war after that, but we kept going down a guild. And it was just this really strange system that they put in place where you got more points for winning in a lower league than you did for the top league. So everyone coming up through the leagues had loads and loads of points, and everyone who started at the top and was going down had a lot less points. So everyone at the top sunk right to the bottom, apart from those who could stay in that top league.
Okay,
it really didn't work.
Yeah, because it was like the same amount, the same like points pool, kind of the same ranking for everyone for the amount of points. So you would have, there was 4 leagues, right? So King was the top. You got demoted to, I don't remember the name. And
I don't remember the name. You got demoted.
So in this one, if you were winning, let's say like it's not the real amount of points, but let's say you win 100 points. One that is in a lower league they will win 500 points and they end up above you in your league. So even if you win, you cannot go up. Oh, that's a bit messed up.
That was the big problem. They tried to fix it partway through the season, but they didn't correct everyone. So we went all the way down to the bottom league, and we, despite winning every war, we could not get higher, and we finished something like 30th and got no rewards, and we were really cross about that because we'd won everything apart from at the very top. Now we didn't expect to get a top reward, but we expected to get something, so everyone was really angry, and I think that's why it never went anywhere, because there was so much annoyance at how it worked out, and it's just a real shame because it was a lovely concept. It just needed to be played a few more times and tweaked and made better.
Yeah, with not choosing who you duel, like it covers the complaints of many people about Total War. So that would have been so nice. And it was tested like I think over a year ago. So they tested it only once, and even though they just had to fix the ranking, they just didn't. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a few other bugs where sometimes things didn't work right, as is often the case the first time things roll out, and they were all getting fixed during the season and sorted out. But yeah, I think if they could move it so it was in a different state, so you had a different location like Eden is, so you had a separate durability, and they sorted out the league, I think we could have real fun with it and playing Total War again. That's the people who loved playing Total War would think that. But we haven't had it in so long. I think everyone's got used to Eden and probably would like to keep seeing Eden.
I bet if there was a Total War season, so many people would be happy. But playing with your own state is also part of the fun. When they did New Crisis and you were matched with other states in the same state, I found it very stressful at the beginning to get to know everyone, and it was already the day it starts, and you have to get to know people the same day. You have to build your alliance center and stuff. So I didn't love New Crisis.
That was always hard. Hard to coordinate and manage.
Yeah. And just in case the devs are listening to us, because sometimes I know they watch this live stream, you mentioned durability is actually a big frustration point. What if there were like super ranches in a reward in some event during Doomsday Total War? So you would have some super ranches, and you would have to decide when to use it. So it had a strategy feature to it.
Yeah, so I think if you're playing in your own state, and you could get more durability somehow, and use it strategically.
So I think super ranches. Maybe some people here are too new to the game to have known the super ranches. So super ranches are like ranches, but ranches, it's 10 ranches to get up 10 durabilities, and it costs 20 ranches for 10 durability, and it keeps going up. Super ranches is one super ranches gets the durability of one APC totally full, and then the price keeps going up, but it's 2 super ranches to get a durability of one APC full, etc. So it's much more durability for one click. Is that correct for how we use the super ranches? I'm not sure I remember correctly.
No, yes, I think it was something. I just remember using them when I got them for free as a reward for something. I don't remember why we got them for free, but yes, I remember them.
Yeah, we got them. We got them once, but there is no way to get those, and they were pretty amazing, and they make a real difference in one battle when used right at the right moment. So if we could get some of them along the season, that could make difference.
Yeah. So
Total War, they tested it, but it's definitely not going live to all states now. But the water season, it's 2 seasons they are testing it. It's working well, and there is a really good chance that it comes live in the older state. Or is that too much of a bet?
Sort of based on the past things they've released. So initially when they were releasing things, it was normally the season before. But then more recently, it's been a few seasons before, and then we get it in the main state. So I think there's a good chance if they decide they want to release it, that we get it either next season or the season after.
Okay. So about the season, you have guides that are ready to go out. And we talked about the docks that are a big strategy aspect of this water season. We talked about the trading on the capitals. And, okay, merchant ship, no dock. I cannot trade without a dock. Okay. Is there something else we need to know about this season? I guess there are other features, but something really important strategy-wise or development-wise of a base that we need to talk about.
So sort of smaller things like everyone has 3 ships that they can add to their APC, and it's going to cost you a bit more composite material because to upgrade them. So if you look on, there's the ships. So you add them to your APC and you're getting more buffs again. Okay. So you've got 3 of them. So that can be very useful in fighting, but going to be expensive in terms of composite material to upgrade.
Okay, so if I click on equip, I can deploy it. And I can change it anytime, I guess. And if I check on the APC, do I see them somewhere on the APC screen? No, I need to go in the ship in the ship screen. I don't see them in the APC screen. Okay. So individual vehicle, collector ship will give attacker resistance, attacker might. So it's only for attacking bases. Attacker ship is for tiling, for tile fight. Okay. And Amphicraft ship is for Doomsday Resistance, Doomsday Might. So it's also for tile fight, but stronger than the attacker ship. So 2 tile fight ship and 1 base attack ship.
Yeah. And there's a few more buffs that come in as you upgrade.
Okay.
As
upgrade.
Well. So you've got some marching speed that comes in.
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Power as well.
Oh, destruction power also. Marching speed, destruction power is coming later for the first ship. So destruction power is meant for siege attack, as we see the other buff, but it's actually crazy useful for taking cities and stuff. And the other one, can I see the buff for later? Single army max, so more troops in the APC with the second one, and doomsday damage. And I can't see the other one. But I guess this is like the attacker ship, but just more stats.
So max level, you've got marching speed 20%, doomsday damage 40%, doomsday might 200%, and doomsday resistance 200%.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
Because that one maxed is doomsday resistance, doomsday might, doomsday damage, and marching speed.
So yeah, you're going to need you need those to to fight and to get places fast as well. So yeah, it's
okay. And the level here, I see unlock at level 15. It corresponds to the level of the guild here, of the guild dock.
yeah.
Even if it's not built, I can build the individual vehicle, but I need the guild dock to upgrade. And this one is with, I see, experience. So this is...
So it's the same as how you level up your guild. So you take tiles, and that will, the higher the level of the tile, the more experience you add. So whilst you're pushing your guild level, you're also pushing your dock level up.
Okay. But I see the guild level is not the same. So it upgrades the same way, but the level can differ from the guild level.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to learn all of that before it arrives for us next season.
Yes. And hopefully you'll have a nice guide for everyone to read when it does come.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. Okay, I think we've talked about enough about the water season, because actually our current map got some changes, so we should talk about that also. Yeah. I mean, so then conflict, I'm gonna switch to a map in older state, and what I'm talking about is the neutral sector that changed completely. This is a nightmare for people making fast tiling maps or planning for cities, I guess, or cities are at the same place.
Things have changed quite a bit they're same in the starting sector, but in the fighting sector, the first fighting sector, they've changed quite a bit.
Yeah, because the conflict map used to be to the advantage of South, and now it's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, I think the North have the advantage. Initially, I think the South might gain some advantage in the next sector, back like they had previously. But in the initial starting, I think the North have a little bit more advantage.
Okay, so I opened the regular conflict map. So just to recap, why the map was unfair before. So before, in East, I think South had an advantage because the sector is connected to the capital. And in West...
Stronghold first as well.
Yeah.
So you can get...
So it was faster for South to reach both capitals, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And the stronghold next to the capital in the East was much closer previously.
In the East? Oh yes, now it's next to the, it's exactly in the middle, it looks like.
It's not quite in the middle. It is closer to it's a bit closer to the north.
Closer to the north?
Yeah. So if you look, you can see it on the map. It's just it is quicker and slightly closer. It's not by much, but it's by enough to make a difference at the start.
I see. So you need to have a really good... oh yeah, I can see the difference. You need to have a really good fast tiling team to, like, South can only hop at last hit. They cannot hop to reach first, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And even last hit against a North that will be crazy fast and be really organized with the blue top specialty, South might not reach stronghold if they make any mistake on the way. Is that correct? Oh, it's here.
Yes. So yeah, it's going to require you to be either faster or just as fast and manage to get through and attack it. So yeah. So in the South, you are at a bit of a disadvantage in distance, whereas before you weren't. And even if you look over the desert in the East, so go over to the desert. Mm-hmm. And the sectors there, it's changed how they're set up. So you've got a bigger sector for the South.
Yes.
A smaller sector for the North. Okay. But that also means that the North are closer to that first gate as well.
Yeah. It makes
you a safe area.
It makes it easy for the North to secure that sector to teleport bases.
But I mean, in some ways they've made it fairer because now both the South and the North get straight into that capital area without going through another sector first. Whereas it used to only be the South got straight into it. The North had to go through another gate before they get to the capital.
Yes, this one is a bit too bookmarked for me to show. I need to show it by zooming or unzooming. Look. Yeah. Let's zoom on the capital. Just see that what I wanted to see on the west is that it's not possible anymore to lock with the river here because we have mountains and I don't dare to zoom out.
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit over this side as well, and I think the North will always slightly closer to the stronghold over that side, slightly closer to the capital, but not by much. They're still slightly closer. You still got the same kind of sectors going in, but there is changing gate location in the South as well. In
the South, you say?
Sorry, yeah. So in the West, in the South,
South also
the
west.
two level 4 gates have changed location.
So level 4 gate. Wait.
The lower level 4 gate is now in a different place than before.
Okay, this is this line here. Okay. I got it. I think that this one. No, that's not this mountain. Yeah. Where am I? No, I'm on the right. I'm on the right mountain. Okay, right mountain. I just need to follow the mountain without unzooming too much. This mountain here. Oh, that's the level 2. That's the one when we were trying to reach before to teleport north. Here, if you were north, you could teleport. You talk about the level 4 gate.
Yeah, so that's level 2. So level 4 gate in the desert. It's moved location, so it's now...
It's a faction gate you are talking about.
Yeah, it now goes directly into the desert, whereas before it didn't go directly into the desert. So that changes how you might drive. So that one is the same place. In the North, it's the same place.
Ah, yes. Here,
but
you mean here. From birth sector to okay, this one.
Yes, this one. It now goes directly into the desert, whereas before it didn't go directly into the desert.
Oh, so, right. There was a tiling, really annoying tiling to do here.
Yeah. So now it's a little bit less in the South to get places there. So that's maybe one place where the South has an advantage. I think everywhere else the North has the advantage now. So they've made they have tried to balance the map, make it fairer, but I think they may have gone too much the other way.
Yeah, I can see that. I really like that it's symmetrical in winter map. Like it's symmetrical, but at the same time, sometimes they put river or mountain, so it doesn't look symmetrical, and it's still like it feels like a real landscape. Why did they not do it symmetrical? If they change everything, they could have made it symmetrical.
Yeah, no, I think it would have been much. The map itself is then unbiased. It's fairer if everything is symmetrical. If both sides have the same distance to get to those key things that you're battling over, like the capitals. Okay. I think it's fairer.
So a big difference is stronghold and capitals are now a tiny bit closer to north than to south, but not by so much that it would be a big advantage like south had before. The area where we can teleport are not exactly full fair either. Like in East, we can see that it's easier for the North to lock out sectors to teleport their guild. But it's pretty cool that the capital is connected to both sides. Another big changes, I think, is that it's harder to lock capitals. Like if we check on the East capital, there used to be like two rivers, like rivers and mountain, not that many places to go through. So you just had to have like 2 bridges and 3 shield wall to secure the capital or something like that. And now this looks like headaches if you want to lock out your enemy from capital, right?
Yes, so it's going to be a lot of work if you want to succeed in locking anyone out.
Yes,
so lots of gaps to fill with shield walls.
Do you see this like okay, this will just be more work, or is it like okay, so we will have to work on having tiles reinforced, using the buildings, and in worst case, we will have to go for last hit, and it's not 100% sure that we keep enemy out.
Yeah, I think strategy-wise, it's uncertain unless one side can totally dominate the other side. So the actual strengths on the map are not fairly balanced, and one side is a lot stronger and can totally kick everyone out, then I think we're going to be looking at lots of fights over capitals.
Okay.
When they're open.
So like on this map, this is TW6 versus VKV. So both sides have like 5, 6, 7 super max base. Both sides have really strong bases that are able to kind of kick anyone from any tile if they coordinate correctly. So on this map, I see it like there is no chance to lock out the other side from a capital for any of the sides, right?
Yeah. So, and I think it will be that on a lot of the maps that are out there, and there might be some that the balance has been got wrong, and where that isn't fair, I think that's when they're going to be able to lock people out.
Okay, so what can we do so to limit the risk that it's just a lucky last hit on the capital?
There are a few strategies, but I don't think
we keep it for ourselves.
Yes.
I can suggest just general things for the viewers is like, remember that the blue top specialty gives you more demolition, that having more people showing up is like the biggest factor. And of course you want to be connected to a capital. So if you coordinate and make your own strategies to try to kick your enemy out of the capital at the right moment, this could be decisive. Is that correct to say and enough to say?
Yes.
About the level 7 capital, I haven't looked so much at if there is changes, but it doesn't look change much for the level 7 capital. We still have this north area on the east capital.
Yeah, I think there's one major change over on the other side. So in the west, level 7 capital.
In west.
Yeah, in the west.
Right. Let me unzoom before I arrive in a desert like this. Okay, west.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Oh.
Yeah. So if you go north, there's now the river now goes all the way along. So it's like a long wall. So if you keep going,
yes,
north.
Yes, I see
So
it.
that river up there, it now is essentially a wall. Whereas previously, if you're in the north, you had to live by shield walls everywhere to protect yourself as it's closer. Now you have a river.
But the river was closer before.
Yeah, the river was closer, but now it's... previously, you had in the north, you had no safe place.
Yes, they could always go around the river.
Yeah.
It was a long way, but if there was a motivated team, they could do it. And in the south, there was like a really easy to shield wall area close to the capital. You know, this like triangle shape area right next to the capital. And now I don't see it anymore. It's just little mountains. But how is the south doing here? How can they be safe?
They have to go right back to their big wall in to be safe. So the way they come in. So they're quite far away. So both sides are going to be quite far away from the capital in a true safe area that's not reliant on shield walls. So you have to go right back to...
So that wall, that mountain. Oh, but it's going too far. How do you... You need this gate?
Yeah. So it's everyone's gonna be far away from the capital.
But South absolutely need this level 5 gate here.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get this level 5 gate, they don't have a safe place for the capital. And have you checked already if there are places that are possible to make into hive covered with shield wall? Because I just see little bits of mountains and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, no, it looks hard. It looks like there's going to be a lot of shield walls needed.
Shield walls and moving on dangerous forward paths.
Yeah.
Okay. And that means it's also hard to secure areas to go into center. Center doesn't look changed, right?
No, that looks very similar.
Yeah,
I think this is where it might still be harder for the north, because the south have sort of nice walls that they can keep locked behind their 2 gates in, whereas the south has the lock gates, whereas the north, they've got 1 gate if they can protect it behind a river on the east, but in the west they don't have. So if you see where this new river runs, the north are going to be safe, not the other side of that gate. So they can get close, but they can't make it completely safe without shield walls. So they can be there.
Yes. Okay. I see. Yes, that's interesting. I'm happy they made a few changes for the conflict map. I was a bit fed up to see so much advantage to South.
Yeah, no, I was excited to see it. So as a person who does a lot of the planning, it's fun when there's new things.
Yeah.
And they're not the same. So you're not using the same strategies again and again, that you've got to change it out of it.
Yeah, so based on these changes, are there some adjustments you would recommend before next reset? Because next reset, the neutral sectors open, without giving, obviously, the key points of your strategy. Is there some adjustment you could suggest to the wide community for this reset of neutral sector opening?
I think it's just going to be you need to study the map and study the route that you're going through. Notice that it's very different than before in lots of instances. So make sure you've checked where you're going through and where you're going, where you're tiling to, and what's the fastest route, because we've had fastest routes that have been identical for a long time, but you're going to just need to go through and check now what's the fastest route to get to key places like the strongholds and the gates.
Yeah, cannot copy past what we've done last season. And one thing maybe for the speed tiling route is also to consider, sometimes you look at the number of tiles because you need to save durability or something. And sometimes you take a few more tiles because you are going around a mountain or something, and you consider the closeness to your base. I don't know if that's really clear. Sometimes you have I'm not very clear, right?
So there's two things that make you faster. One is how many tiles you have to take to get there, and the other thing is how close is your base to where you're tiling.
Yes, because sometimes going faster, like if you go along a mountain, you are teleported right at the other side. You can go maybe sometimes along the mountain and then the other way, rather than taking a direct route that will be further from your base. It's not very clear, but I bet all people doing speed tiling understand. Yeah. So let's move on from this ununderstandable speed tiling nerding out. Do you think you will do a guide about this new setup? It's not needed though. It's just about observing the map. So
yeah. So no, I did look at it, but I thought it was it was going to. I think it had the potential to give away strategies writing a guide, and I don't do that to our side. But also, I think it's nothing more than you just need to look at where everything is now on the map.
Yes.
Plan your routes. So I think there's nothing as exciting like some of the new things that we get through that guide is useful for.
Yes, so stepping back from the advanced strategy because we are getting too close from your special sauce secrets. Let's go back to more general advice to everyone, because not everyone anyway in the chat is a speed tiling planner. So we talk about your guides a lot. We just quickly said that they are on Discord. We need to make sure everyone can find them. So for everyone in the chat, it's official Discord. We have official Discord. It's linked in the game, right? If we go in the event center, I think this is somewhere. Fun Gamer, no? Do you remember where is maybe it's not linked.
You get coins every day from linking to it. So if you go to the All-Stars menu.
I got
the daily coins you collect in All-Stars.
I got in the wrong menu. All-Star? Okay. All-Star Championship.
Yeah, if you go there and go and collect your coins for the day.
Okay, here.
Up there. And if you go to the daily tasks.
Yes, come to the event page.
Yeah, so if you click on that one,
there is a go button. Oh, this is bringing us to Discord.
Yeah,
so that's the right place.
Join Discord, and it gets you coins every day.
So All-Star Championship. I get wrong. Here's on the top right, daily task. Come to the event page to stay tuned. And here we get the Discord link. Oh, I wouldn't have found it. So this is the official Discord, and there on the top of it there is a room that is called lss-guides, and in lss-guide we can find you. We can find many guides, and we can find many guides that you made.
Yeah, that's where all the guides get posted, and there's other people creating guides. There's a talking about back to the map. Someone's got a version of the map that they've put up there. If anyone wants a version of that.
Yes, boss Les posted a map with the mountain and rivers. Oh no, he said coming soon.
If you click on it, it's got the detail for the parts that we're doing at reset. It's not got the center yet, but it's got the sides.
I tried to put it on the screen, but it's not showing. Oh, when we zoom, there is so much to see. I tried to put it on the screen, but it's so big of a map that it doesn't show on stream because it takes too much time to load. So really go there on LSS guide in a Discord channel, and this is the map for the season we are playing now with all the changes. Oh, that's great. I hadn't seen his map. So yes, I'm lost in my screen. Sorry. So about the guides that you made, I think the last one was about the satellites. Actually, you release guides super fast on almost every new feature. So do you have like a personal process for creating a guide?
So what I'm doing first is I'm in the frontier states looking at what's going on and figuring out how it works. But what I write first is what I need to know and want to do in my main base to make sure I do it most efficiently so that I get the best out of it from day one it opens. So that's what I'm aiming for, because when something first comes out, you can click on the wrong thing and you can waste the material and so on, and not be the most efficient at the start. So that's what I'm trying to think about, is what do I want to do in my main base on day one? And then I also want to think, what do I want to tell my alliance? And therefore everyone else at the same time with the guide, what is the most useful things to know when you start out? So how do you find the different aspects of what you're doing, and what are the key features, what's most important? That's what I'm trying to look for. And so then I start off, I just kind of write everything down that I find important, and it ends up looking quite geeky because I want to know everything, stats about every single thing. So then things get cut down to the key things and what everyone kind of wants to know. And then I try to write it simpler. So what I tend to say is I say something in lots and lots of words that I don't need to say that many words. So you want it, when you're explaining something, you want it to be as simple as possible for people to understand, but get the whole message across. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do in the last stage. I don't always get it completely right, but that's the aim.
Yeah, and I mean, your guide saved me from wasting resources for new features so many times, but to know what to do to save resources and items, especially on the spending features, you have to test. So you test on your own base in Frontier State, for instance. But how do you do wider test and validate? Do you work with other people? Do you collect data from other bases?
So I think most of it is done for my base. So what I don't tend to produce guides for is the advanced stuff that you could get if you spent a lot of money straight away, because I don't have a base that does that. So in the Frontier States, my base doesn't spend any money at all. So it's about the most important key features and what's available there. And if there are things to test, then I rely on my alliance in the Frontier States to get other information if other people have more information.
Okay, so you have to rely on other players. And in Frontier State, do you have like friends that spend enough to test stuff, or you have to wait for
some of these things you have to wait for? So what also happens is then things change as it gets released anyway. So if you actually look at this guide now, you now get more material because presumably enough people complained that we weren't getting enough material, enough coins in this case actually. So you get more coins now, which is obviously a great improvement for and so I've shown you, this guide tells you about the first satellites you get. So you've now got higher level golden satellites as well. And so there aren't any information about that and this guide, just because of it wasn't really out there yet when the guide was written. So I definitely recommend them as the first thing you read. But then if you're an advanced player, then you do need to look at what everyone else is saying once things get further released as well.
Yeah, okay, so you are checking on your base to have a general idea of what is useful, what is not. You count on your alliance in Frontier State to tell you about the more advanced stuff, like maybe some buffs that you cannot see when you are at lower level. And then you do your guide, but keeping in mind some stuff changes when it's released. And most of the time when stuff change between Frontier State and regular state, it will be amount of items. Not the general principles, but amount of coin you get, amount of how it costs. So you will need feedback from the community from older state to complete guides later, or only if it's needed. Sometimes it's not needed for an update. Is that
yeah? So So this satellite guides, I think there's kind of the number. So I've written there, somewhere in there, it'll tell you how many coins you got, and that was how many coins you got when it was released in the main states as well. And it was just a few days later that they increased that.
Yeah. And
so I don't have time to update the guides,
of course,
as every new change comes in, but they get updated when there's a lot of changes and major stuff. So hopefully they still provide everyone with that kind of first guide. This is what I need to do initially, and help people there.
Okay, so that's also why you keep your guide on the water season cooking for the moment before releasing it. You have a hello from Alex in the chat.
Oh, hello.
So just to close it on the guide, there are people from all kinds of states here watching. So what are 3 of your guides you would recommend to someone looking to perform better this season? It shows satellite.
If you haven't done the satellite, if you haven't looked at the satellites yet, have a look at that. If you haven't started it yet, if you're not doing your daily looking at your satellite, then and producing material daily, then have a look at that. The guide to pets. Again, hopefully everyone now is aware of everything you need to do with your pets.
Mm-hmm.
But if you aren't looking after your pets daily, then do have a look at those guides and what you should be doing daily. And I do think which other one would be.
I am upping them on the Discord. I think when we comment on Discord, it gets them up, right? I'm looking for the pet one.
Yeah.
Pet guide. For the third one, we leave it at 2 for this season.
Yes, I think. Yeah, yes. Which other ones?
So we go on Discord. We look for the pet guide just to get a little refresh on everything that is to do for the pets, because there's a ton of stuff. Your guide is really good to keep us not forgetting anything. And for the satellite, many people haven't started it yet, because with all feature it takes time for people to understand how it's working, and this is breaking it down really, really well. And then we wait for the water season guide for next season, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. I'd like to see it, because I just love playing new maps, so it would be really nice to
Cheeky Monkey says guides are awesome.
Thank you.
Hilarious asked question about satellites. We won't go into detail on satellites now, because we are already talking for 1 hour. So I know Dean maybe has something else to do with that. So we'll just go through the question from the community to Dean. I had a question. It's a really hard question. Are you okay with a hard question?
I can try.
Okay, so I have the question. Do you have any advice on running an entire map? Because you just said quickly that you do planning for big alliances earlier, but sometimes do an entire map, east and west. Any advice on that?
I think, say, I've been in small alliances before. I've been in big alliances, and I think thinking about everyone who's playing, thinking about your whole faction as one big family is a way to start, rather than thinking it of lots of thinking about the main. You need to get the main in the right place, but every guild is really important. You have so much better chance of winning your season if the whole guild is working. So every guild in the faction is working with you. So I think having everybody on board, making sure you take account of every idea that comes up, because across the whole community, everyone has some fantastic strategies and ideas. If you can choose the best that come forward, rather than just relying on the ones that come through from just your alliance, that can really help. But at the same time, you can't do everything. So people come up with some amazing ideas and strategies, and they just won't work with what you have, who you have, or just the map you have. Sometimes some things don't work, don't work with what you've got.
Yeah, so it means that you cannot do planning without doing some sort of diplomacy at the same time. Yeah, even if you have a diplomat and a planner, the planner has to have a consideration in the diplomacy.
Yeah, so you want to try and consider everyone. I mean, yes, hopefully the people who work with us think that we want to include them, but that is always our intention, is to have everyone. And it also just makes it fun for everyone. If everyone can get out there, find their spot to fight, and have fun on the map, that is the goal.
Yes, Bob in the chat says, great points, Dean. I think Bob is agreeing with you. I have...
And then the other thing, sorry, I was going to say, one more thing I'd say is just making sure everything's very clear. So once you have a plan in place, a pretty map with everything on, or a list of everything everyone wants to do, really helps to make sure everything is clear and everyone knows what they're meant to do in enough time for everyone to plan. And just remember that in this game, it takes, because teleports take 2 hours to build, maybe a bit less with a plan, but you think in terms of 2 hours, it takes a long time to get everyone set up. In your build, you're moving 200 different people to a spot. So thinking about things in enough time to give everyone the time to get things done helps as well.
Yeah, especially now you are planning in VKV, and in VKV everyone will log at least once a day, but it's really rare to see someone offline for more than 8 hours. But in the support guild, there are alliances that are more casual players that maybe don't log every day, and they also want to have fun, and we can't ask them to be online all day because they chose to be in a casual alliance exactly for that. So what would be a correct delay, you think, to communicate a plan for a support alliance?
So I tend to think in terms of 24 hours, but it's not always possible. So I'd like to have everything out there at least 24 hours in advance. But where things are changing on the map all the time, that sometimes means we have to go back and say, I know we said we wanted you to do that. We really need you to do this instead, and everyone's usually very helpful to move things around as best they can.
Yeah, especially if you sent already a plan 24 hours in advance, they know that you considered they need time. So even if you adjust later, they know you considered them from the beginning. And that's the most important, that they feel good about it. Yeah. I have another question. Wait. That's a more personal question. The question is, how do you handle real life pressures at the same time as game pressure? Because we understand you plan for wall maps every occupation day, I guess. So you are on the planning pretty much full time and you have a real life on the side. How do you handle that?
So personally, I think I'm lucky because I just work part-time. So I have that advantage, and my kids are grown up and at university. So I don't have the same pressures I used to when I was young, when my kids were younger. So I think it's about having the time, and also it's what I do for fun. So it doesn't sound fun to everyone to put together lots of coordinates and so on into a plan, but for me it's fun, and that's what I do in my spare time.
Okay, is that actually all the question? I don't see other question in the chat. They are mostly commenting on it. That one Alex say we almost set for reset. So I think that's it. And anyway, it's a bit more time than what I had promised to you. Do you have like something like a final word? Like until now, I asked you questions, and I want to let you free for a final word, something useful for everyone.
I just think the people we meet and the game itself, it can be really fun, and I think we just need to make sure we're always enjoying it, thinking about that side. Have fun. We're all about start fighting. Have fun fighting your opponents. Enjoy the game. That's what I would say.
That's an amazing closing words. So yeah, I think that's it for this talk, and thank you so much, Dean, for coming here in live stream. It's a pleasure. Like, we have been playing together for over a year now, and I think we have never taken the time for a call or a talk, and I think we are just too efficient with messages. But that's a real pleasure to have you here. I will now let you go. I will close the camera, the call, and the stream really shortly after. Thank you so much, and I see you very, very soon in game at reset. Reset is like 2 a.m. for you.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Dean. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, so that was Dean. Thank you, everyone, for this. But I was about to close the stream, but actually you are a few who typed a hashtag to join the giveaway, so we will roll it again. These troopers, I saw your message earlier. I just I had said you already won a crypto code, so you cannot get it again. And actually the bot closed by itself, so we have no one in the giveaway. Type now hashtag ASC 2025 to join the giveaway. We restart a list because some people left anyway, so we will roll it with the people who are here. Hashtag ASC 2025 for 10 crypto. 10 crypto. I don't know if there is something else in the bag. Yes, these troopers, thank you for understanding. So I have your profile ID noted. So as soon as the devs send me new codes, you will get it. Usually during All-Star, they send new code before the finals, but they might not. I cannot really plan. Anyway, I have a spreadsheet, so I don't miss anything, I promise. XWow is now following. Thank you, XWow. Welcome, XIX. And Larius, I saw your question. Do we understand and see the stats for satellites? I think this is a question that requires like more of a deeper dive in the satellites. I'd already made a guide, but it was just the early release of the satellites. And now I will coordinate with TSM so I can take his base for a dive in developed satellites. Now that TSM and all the big bases, they are now much more advanced on satellites. Right now, the max base are not max on satellite because even when they buy all the packs, they cannot max. So this is now the challenge for the max base, is not to miss one pack to buy. I know this is so far from our concerns, but that's it. We can check in TSM base to see how advanced it is. We will make like a separate stream about that. And so I'm so happy to have Dean here, actually. And actually, there are much more guests to come during this All-Star season. So until the end of All-Star, I will try to have more guests. And I talked already with a few people. So Dean is in my alliance VKV, obviously. But we will even have a guest from TW6 because, as she said, game is about fun. So even when you have opponents, you can have friends. You can have friend talk and just be like Dean and wink wink and not say the detail of your strategies. And TW6, we will have someone from TW6 and from other people. But I think we'll mostly talk about the past. I haven't checked that, but we were in the same state long time ago. So we'll talk about other stuff than season strategy. How many people join now? We have 14 people in the giveaway, 20 people on the stream. So satellites, I see on battle reports, but don't understand it enough. Yeah, so I think it will be best if I take time to prepare this correctly. So we will do a separate stream. Okay, and the bot is reminding everyone in the chat, next skin giveaway is sponsored by TSM84 when we reach 3,000 followers. So yeah, I talk about TSM base. And yes, when we reach 3,000 followers on YouTube, there will be another skin giveaway. I think we are really close. I saw there was less than 30 people missing earlier. So if you share it with your alliance, it could be really fast. If you want something, if you don't want to bother your alliance and share something that people actually like to see, you can check in the short video of my channel. The thing like battle report against Mars or super luck in pulling heroes. I think this is not highly teaching content, but it's entertaining and people seem to love it because the stats of those videos are out the roof. Drop a like for extra luck in the draw. Yes, and extra luck, actually you get double chance for the giveaway if you subscribe with a paying subscription. I know this costs money, but it supports my channel, so I thank everyone who is an annoying kid member of the channel. And if you win the crypto, you win doubles what you spend for being a subscriber of the channel. So, and obviously I love everyone who is not subscribing to the channel all the same. If you just follow for free, you are free to play viewer, I love you the same. Maybe not exactly the same. Just kidding, just kidding. These troopers joining kid. Oh, thank you, these troopers. And you already won, so it's not even for getting more luck. So thank you so much for the support, these troopers. I appreciate it, especially because I can see you just did it just for support and not for the extra luck. So thank you so much. 3K sub, yes. Let me check now how many people joined the giveaway. 17, and we're 25 in the chat. So giveaway for 10 crypto. Let's go for it. It's not raising anymore, so let's go for it. So 10 crypto in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. I don't find the button to... yes, it's here. Choose the winner. Revs has won the giveaway. Congratulations, Revs. And I need now your profile ID to send you your prize. So profile ID, on your profile ID, you click. At some point it's okay, it's written copy completed, you pass in the chat. So Revs, congratulations. And I'm waiting for your profile ID and I will send it to you. And while I wait, I will check on the processing plants. Because, oh, okay. Let's fix that. He probably did that because he was busy and not counting on me, but I'm here. I will take care of his base. And about the next stream will be a round reset because neutral sectors open. I will be playing my boss base. Like I will be playing Never Surrender base. And Never Surrender is R5 of VKV, and he's lending me his base at reset to faster lead the team and all that. He will be here anyway. It's like 4 AM for him, so he likes to sleep at reset but never do. So he will be here on another base. And I will be using his base to fast style, update bookmarks, and go all in, but in West. So never surrender base at reset. Then tomorrow we go again for All-Star. TSM. I play TSM tomorrow for All-Star, but keeping in mind that it's a hard season. So I can tell you I play TSM for All-Star, but it might be a lie. Maybe TSM will be on his own base, fighting. So maybe I am entirely lying to you, but I will be here for All-Star, whether it's on TSM or another base. My profile ID, thank you, Revs. Okay, list giveaway. Scroll. Can you imagine, like, I sent a total of 560 crypto codes so far since I started. That's over 5,000 crypto. That's a bit crazy. Okay, give me a minute. So I am sending it to Revs. Wait, I will put the music louder so I focus on trying to prove that I'm not a robot to this website with this CAPTCHA codes. Okay. DVUV. I'm pretty sure I'm writing this right. Reading wrong verification code. I'm not a robot. WXKN. Ha! I'm not a robot. Okay, it's done. I managed to prove to the website I'm not a robot. This is the hardest part of being a live streamer doing giveaways. And I see someone spamming the laughing button in the chat. I know you don't see it, but for me, when you click on the emojis on the bottom right of the chat, it does flying emojis on my screen. I need to find a way to connect this so it shows on the screen. This would be amazing. So it's sent to Revs. So congratulations, Revs, again, and thank you so much. I saw, like, even during the Oblivion match, you adapted according to what you were seeing in the live stream. So I appreciate a lot that you managed to follow the live stream at the same time you were crushing it in Oblivion. Thank you for the heart, the love, the laughing emojis, the 100, all the flying stuff. I don't know who is spamming it, but as I see different emojis, I know there are multiple people spamming emojis. Hashtag let's win this season. Yes! And this season is one where I would definitely not say, I know we will win, or place bet early. Like, at this point, I wouldn't place a bet either on TW6 or VKV. But maybe tomorrow we will have a good idea. Coffee sold out. Oh no! Wait. I can activate the sound because I can't really activate it, but coffee. Where is the coffee? Wait, where is the coffee? Are you serious with the coffee sold out? We don't see the coffee anymore? Wait. Oh no, okay. Right. Coffee. Whoa, that broke. I thought you owned TSM base. I am Melush. TSM is a different person. I play his base. TSM base is actually now co-owned by TSM and BVM. BVM was the original owner of the base. He sold to TSM, and then he saw that we were having a crazy season against TW6 plus crazy All-Star, and he was like, oh no, what did I do by selling the base when it gets fun? So he bought back half the base. So this base is an unlimited budget base, crazy motivated, 24/7 active for the season against TW6. And I know you are all player, you see 25 billion kills and you're like, that's a small base. No. That's a max base. Yes, coffee is available. It's just that actually for the coffee, it doesn't work the connection with the stream. So when you hear coffee, it's because I turn on the speakers on my computer. So it does feedback and echo if I let it on. So I have to cut it most of the time. My guild name is TSM in Eden. Oh, that's funny. Store merit. I'm not sure what you talk about. So yeah, for the bases I play, if you coming here first time wondering, I play a lot TSM because TSM or BVM, both of them actually sleeps at reset. Except TSM, he says that he sleeps, but it's a lie. In my experience playing with TSM for like 2 months, TSM never sleeps. He says he sleeps, but then he logs me out at reset. Every day he's like, oh, reset, I sleep. And I'm like, okay, you sleep. It's not an occupation day. It's like there is nothing to do at reset. 100% sure he will be sleeping for real. But no, he logs me out. And sometimes I think, oh, maybe this is not a pilot. But no, it's TSM. TSM never sleeps. BVM also never sleeps. Oh no, he sleeps sometimes. So BVM, he's like, yeah, reset is my sleeping time. Like, he pretends that he goes to sleep at reset. Then, when I'm streaming at reset, he's in the chat. And actually, it's amazing because he has always like super smart comments. And I actually love it. But I'm like, oh, dude, am I taking your base at reset when it's interesting and you want to play? And he's like, no, I sleep at reset. No, you don't sleep. You are in my chat. And yeah, so they're just too nice and let me play. While actually they are not really sleeping. They're just, yeah, great. So we need to communicate a lot. And I think we are doing amazing about when we play. And yeah, I love them both. I also play right now I'm on Mike base. Mike. Where am I? Wait, oh no, I'm R3. Oh, I am R3. So Mike is really sleeping at reset. I really like using Mike base for live stream because it's a more relatable base. It's not super max, but it's not free to play either. You see, USP 30 million is good, you know. His base is not is really not free to play, but really not maxed. So I think this is a super relatable base where we can see like stuff that you can use in your base. So I really like using his base. He's always really sleeping because he's very, very old. This is a joke in VKV saying that Mike is old, but he just sleeps early and he needs his nap every day. And we feed him with a spoon. But apart from that, he's not old. Yeah, Mac is a relatable base, and I use it a lot for streaming. Also, it never logged me out, so I appreciate that a lot. So I also have access to Never Surrender, who is the R5. And Never Surrender is also pretending to sleep at reset and for really never sleeps. And she's like, I sleep at reset, so here is what to do with my base. And don't worry, I will be online on another base. What? But I appreciate it a lot. Amazing F5. 10 out of 10 recommend. So those are the base I use. I also have a Frontier base, but you don't want to see that. Not at the moment, actually. MJ says, go, 3K YouTube subscriber. Yeah, I hope very soon. Wait, these troopers, I need a translator for your message. So they play together or what now? Top 22? Wait, you talk about BVM and TSM. They play together. Top 22? What you talk about top 22? Is that cannot be Conqueror Arena? Conqueror Arena. Leaderboard. Basha, Rhino, TSM. You, Mars, I-Tech, Silent Murder, Philip Marlowe, Minyananda, Polar Bear, MK, Numbers, USC Trojan, Super Mike. Both top players. TSM and here. I'm trying to translate. It's not going well, so I think I will have to learn your language. Both are top players. TSM and BVM, yeah. BVM is top player. Yeah, they're both top players. All top players. I think everyone is a top player anyway in my heart. That's a tiredness from live stream speaking. Oh, I need to do Conqueror Arena. I was about to close the live stream, and now I see 10 out of 10. I need to do at least 5 on Mike's base. She lies? What? I never lie. Quickly do that. He hasn't done it, so I must be really down in the leaderboard. Dark Sister APC. What is that? Restaurant Ranger with Rick and Negan? MIPC, Clan Elite with the middle. No, the power represents the non-maxed SP. Let's check this one. AZ Rick Negan, that's an old APC, so might be better to take on. MIPC with Clan Elite in the middle instead of Enro. Angel in the Dark Sister APC. No. And we have an easy one. Okay, MIPC without SP. AZ Rick Negan, so old top vehicle APC, and Super Killer Ifan Amber. This one might be easier. So which one I choose to lose? I choose to lose wait a second. Yeah. No. I choose to lose the EMA APC against the EMA APC. So I put my my weakest APC, which is the shooter APC, against the EMA APC. But here what I will do is match the troop type, because Dark Sister APC is more advanced as a Recon Negan, and EMA APC more advanced than the Super Killer. So it might work better than trying to counter. Boom! Battle report. And that's what happened. Okay, next. My oh, I can take that one. Because it's MIPC, no SP. Tuner APC, so old school now. Yes, you did lie. Angel with Negan, that's kind of old. So I choose one to throw. I throw the EMA, because this is his strongest APC. And I will again throw it by matching my shooter APC against it. And here matching vehicle versus vehicle. Oh wait, no, this is two vehicle. Doesn't work. So I will do this. Vehicle against vehicle. Here it will win. And oh, that's not amazing. Shooter here. Shooter might win against tuner, even if my shooters are not well developed. And here I'm not convinced my MIPC will win. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure here. Oh, worked. Oh, I could have been 100% sure. Oops, I closed everything. Conqueror Arena. Yeah, tuner APC. This is so old school. Bye, mail message if you wanna play for some time. Yes, it's raining outside. Lionheart. Is that Lionheart from... No, it's not Lionheart from 676, 666. Two all player. No. Oh, Super Killer. Let's check. MIPC, no SP. Dark Sister APC. Super Killer, iFan, Maon Warrior. Can I go against that one? Let's check the last one. I mean, I can win, but I prefer taking 100% sure win, even if it's less point, and here it's even same point. So MIPC with Clan Elite in middle instead of last row. Raven, Theo, Thunder. This is so old school. It's supposed to counter tuner back in the day. That was why we were putting it in Arena, only for counter tuner, and no one is using tuner anymore, except that last guy we saw. Okay, so Dark Sister APC. So here I see this is very low power. I want to see how his Revive Soul is developed. Which skill didn't he max? Looks maxed. Okay. So here I will throw the Dark Sister match. Because the lower power might be about, you see the difference? It might be that he put his best mech on Raven. It might be because he has better reconstruction, so here it doesn't max the number of troops. So the one I throw is the Dark Sister one. I will use the vehicle APC to counter the Raven Thunder. This should work. And I use my EMA APC to match his EMA APC, because I think my EMA will beat his. Because I put good Bane Blade and good mech and good everything on my MIPC, and he probably didn't, because we saw his Revive Soul sim maxed, so the difference of power comes from something else. And I throw the Dark Sister match. Of course, shooter usually counter vehicle, but I'm not certain it will work because my shooters are not very well developed. So I don't consider I'm countering, I'm consider I'm throwing. Fight, victory. Okay, won everything. Next. Roma. Oh. We can take that one. This should be not hard to beat, even if it's the strongest. Unless his stats are way better than me, because I see the power is better, and that can come from the Baneblade, from the mech, from the reconstructions, from the satellite, from many stuff. So maybe his stats are way better than mine. Maybe his stats are way better. I want to try because he's not using fighter APC and I'm surprised about this. So one of the three that I choose to throw is the one against Dark Sister. It's probably his best APC. Shooters, I counter that with my best APC, fighters. And for the other vehicle APC, the secondary vehicle APC, oh no, that's why I'm not sure because... yeah, I will put this. Dark Sister is usually better than Rick and Negan. I will lose that one, but I want to try. But I will lose. This is not the right decision. Don't do this at home. Defeat. Yeah, I lost both. Huh. I'm kind of wondering if my shooters could have done something against the Rick and Negan APC. I want to try again. I cannot. Never mind. Okay, next, DJ OK. DJ OK. Oh, I can take that one easily. This is 3 fighter APC, so obviously focused only on this one for the best mech. He cannot have 3 good fighter mech. He cannot have, yeah, not... I throw the one against Emma, but the 2 others I will take them. So Super Killer Ifan Maggie and Tuner counter Raven Thunder Theo. I throw the first one, so I put my shooter APC against the Emma APC. And here I think whatever the order is fine. Vehicle counter fighters, and this one is a stronger fighter hero, so it should be good. Yay! And now we're at 5. Let's go through the 10 ones. All the 3 items. Otherwise, Mike doesn't always play it, so he tends to get marks. We need to play it more. Frosty Goblin FP. Again, one that I think I can win, even if the power is high. I can see that there is a higher power on the Super Killer APC and not on the Emma APC. So I wonder if it's from the Baneblade or the mech. Maybe put better stuff on this one. I can see from the pets, he only has free-to-play pets. He has Rick and Negan, which are SP, but he doesn't have Revive Soul, he doesn't have Dark Sister, or like other... He has Emerald Rose, but it doesn't have recent SP showing, and the pets seem free to play. So I think even if there is a high power, this base probably was a big spender and stopped being a big spender. So because Mike spent at the same amount over the years, it should be stronger, even if the power is shown lower. So which one I choose to throw? The Emma one. Emma is the beast. APC at the moment. So I throw them one, I put the shooters against it. For the other ones, I will just match the troop type because I'm confident that my Emma APC will beat his super kill. I'm not confident. I'll think again. No, I'm confident. Emma APC against this one, Dark Sister here. This should work. Oh no, wait. Emma is a counter, actually, to Rick and Negan, so maybe if I do like this... Could be better, actually. Because even if it's fighter and it's vehicle, Emma is a counter for the Rick and Negan APC. So... it's more securing, I think. Vehicle countering the fighter, Emma countering Rick and Negan, and shooter thrown. Right. Battle report. That's it works. Ultra Anubis. Oh, long time no see. He's using fighter vehicle shooter. Actually, this is making it counterable. No, I'm not sure. I know it's been a bit. I'm not sure. Aikipu. Emma, Russell, Clan Elite in the correct order. Restaurant Ranger, Weekend Legends. This has been a few times we see this APC. And Dark Sister APC. I think I can go against this one. The one I choose to throw is the Emma APC. No. Wait a minute. Did he put more stuff on the Restaurant Ranger Rick Negan as a fighter APC? Can I check the detail? We see more troops here. So more troops means higher reconstruction. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I can put Emma to counter this. Dark Sister to destroy this because this is his probably second fighter APC. But let's check. Battle report. Wasn't. Okay, next. That is our team, VKV. We don't attack that. Pookilu, subscribe to your channel for 6 months. Salut, Pookilu. Hi. How is it going? Long time no see. You should send me a message also outside of the stream. It's been a while. Foxy challenge. That looks takeable. So one I would throw here is the AZ Rick Negan. Oh, none of them actually. Because I can see from the power he put all his effort on this one. Hey. Emma will counter the shooter APC easily. And I think Dark Sister will be enough to counter the Emma APC here because it's not crazy strong. I lost. Okay, wrong decision. We need a few of those. MHM. Stray killed you. Okay. And that's a vehicle fighter, but the power is a bit high. Don't want to do that. Let's go for this one. No. Oh, yes. So the one we saw is the Emma APC. So we put Emma versus the shooter. This will destroy it. And against the vehicle, I put my vehicle APC. And I think my vehicle APC will win against their vehicle APC. Yay! Last one. Rupoyo Loco. No, triple play. Nightingale with AZ and Dark Sister. This person doesn't have Emerald Rose. That's no problem for me. Not having Emerald Rose is rare. I kinda like that. I like that. We tested this in TSM base and I like that. Replacing Emma with Restaurant Ranger. So this person is someone who tests stuff. I don't attack people who test stuff. Because usually if they test stuff, they are playing smart. Oh, that... That is a smart move also. Just, he doesn't have Dark Sister. Oh, the power is super low. Okay, we go for this one. So this one, the one I throw is none. I do it like this. Shooter counter vehicle, Emma, mirror Emma, but stronger. And Dark Sister counter Hank. What? Is he actually strong using Titan? No? Titan. That was why the power was low. It was a Titan. Ha! And actually, he's stronger than me. Titan trapping. I should do this in defense so people attack when they are weaker. I don't know how they look at the power. Okay, so that's it for the Conqueror Arena for our friend Mike. And let's close the live stream. We see each other again at reset. So again, thank you everyone for being here with me for how much long you were here, because not everyone was here for 3 hours. I know usually the average is around 30 minutes. So thank you so much for being here, supporting this live stream. See you again at reset when it gets totally crazy on this map with TW6 and VKV fighting, and finally Mars and TSM fighting outside of Arena for real, touching base. See you at reset. Enjoy your last hours of freedom before it really starts. Bye everyone.